Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Angela Lagunzad Castro. The Philippine Statistics Authority, or PSA, plans to adjust their methodology in determining their standards of being food poor. This after the National Economic and Development Authority, or NEDA, reported that people who can spend over 64 pesos a day for meals are not food poor. PSA said they used a standard made by nutritionists for their food poor report. However, they are aware that a food budget of 64 pesos a day is not realistically enough.
We know that the consumption pattern of families, all families in the country, much more yung mga nasa bottom, change also.
We want also to be reflective dun sa current situation. So that's why we are constantly addressing and reviewing our methodology.
ICC Assistant to Counsel Cristina Conti outlines possible scenarios on how the court might issue arrest warrants against drug war suspects. For one, Conti told Storycon that the public may not be informed regarding the issuance of warrants. At least 5 people, including Senator Bato de la Rosa, have been named as suspects of drug war killings.
Posible, at yun yung parang pinaka-effective na nangyari na dun sa mga nakaraang mga investigations. In some instances, in African situations, may gano'n na lang, na sinabi na lang na in custody na, nasa Hague na yung akusado. And it's effective in the sense that they can proceed with trial.
Conti doubts that the Senate can continue protecting De La Rosa should a warrant has been issued. Likewise, former President Rodrigo Duterte, if implicated, should not be able to evade arrest just because of age.
Yung edad ay hindi basehan para to go lightly on someone. Meron lang talagang, that's correct, in a sense, yung humanitarian considerations would be in the handling of the prisoner. But age does not excuse you from any accountability.
Two-time Olympic gold medalist Carlos Yulo visited the Signal headquarters and TV5 Media Center for interviews and guestings. Para bigyan ng mukha ang balita, Mobile Journal, Denise Valdez-Sancho.
Preparations for the big welcome for our two-time Olympic gold medalist Carlos Yulo started early this morning. Though Kaloy was expected to arrive at around 10:30 a.m., employees, building tenants, and even passersby started gathering an hour before. And when he finally arrived, it was an opportunity for fans to see Kaloy up close and, of course, take a photo and score an autograph. After the photo ops downstairs, Kaloy then headed up to the Signal offices where more employees were waiting for him. Kaloy was also welcomed by Signal executives. Kaloy also made a quick visit to Eat Bulaga for their segment, Dear Eat Bulaga. There, he surprised a young girl, which immediately put her to tears. The Golden Boy's lucky chalk box even made an appearance, which he shared with a young gymnast, a core memory that she for sure won't forget.
Grabe po. Hindi lang po sa Dabber Cats, hindi lang po dito. Grabe po yung pagbaba pa lang sa airport. Grabe. Sobrang daming mga tao talaga na-reach ko, na-inspire ko sila. Sobrang grateful and sobrang blessed, honored na na-represent ako yung Pilipinas. At syempre, sobrang thankful talaga kay Lord na binigyan niya akong ganitong talento na makita ng buong mundo at maka-inspira ng mga bata po. Sobrang salamat sa mga nagdasal sa akin, sa amin, na mga atletang Pilipino po.
Right after, selected media were given the chance to ask questions to the Golden Boy. Yulo shared everything from his trainings to Tokyo 2020 and Paris 2024 Olympic journey. After winning the double gold, Yulo admitted that the support and incentives he's received was nothing like he imagined.
Sa Tokyo Olympics po, ano din po kasi COVID po.
Pandemic pa, yeah.
Yes po. Wala pong ganong experience. Sobrang parang Manny Pacquiao experience ko na-experience ko this time.
With the spotlight on him, Kaloy had this message for aspiring athletes in the country.
Yeah, tuloy-tuloy po natin kung ano yung pangarap natin sa buhay. Okay lang madapa ng madapa kasi doon tayo natututo po talaga. And wala pong pagkatalo talaga sa mga experience sa buhay. Puro learnings po yung nakukuha natin and na-experience natin.
Mobile journalist Denise Valdez Sancho, we are One News.
Two-time Olympic gold medalist Carlos Yulo sat with Cheryl Cosim in an exclusive interview. Yulo talked about his preparation for the 2024 Paris Olympics, the rewards he received after his historic achievement, and his supposedly lucky charm in the Olympics. Catch the long take with Carlos Yulo and Cheryl Cosim later at 7 p.m. on 1PH Facebook page and at 9 p.m. on One News page. You can also watch this on Signal channels 250 HD and Channel 8 HD tomorrow, August 17. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Angela Lagunzan Castro. The founder and former vice president of election technology provider Smartmatic has surrendered to authorities in the U.S. The Miami Herald reported that Smartmatic founder Roger Piñate and former vice president for hardware development George Miguel Vasquez surrendered to a Miami federal court. The two are facing bribery and money laundering cases in connection to the alleged anomalies in the 2016 Philippine elections. Former COMELEC chairman Andy Bautista is also named as one of the accused. COMELEC is still clueless of Bautista's whereabouts and he also surrendered to authorities already.
Yung po mga tauhan nila dati na nandito sa COMELEC, tinatanong din po natin, wala naman po sila maibigay sa atin ng mga information. Simula po kasi nung na-file yung kaso ng USDOJ sa Florida court ay nawalan na rin po kami ng communication.
Meanwhile, COMELEC Chairman George Garcia weighs in on the surrender of Smartmatic executives to U.S. authorities over bribery charges. Here's an excerpt from his interview on Storycon.
Have you heard about this, and what's the reaction of Comelec on this? Is there anything, does this have any bearing towards the Comelec?
Yes po, nabalitaan din po natin mula sa parang foreign news po yan na kanina po nakalagay front page ng Philippine Star at yung mga development na ganyan, minomonitor po natin. Siyempre po, napaka-importante rin po sa part ng Commissioner Elections yung mga bagay na yan.
Yes, sir.
Chairman, siyempre ang gusto pong malaman ngayon ng lahat may balita po ba kayo tungkol kay Andy Bautista? Kasi may balita kami na ilang araw na umuugong na siya yata susurrender din.
So far po wala po tayong mga balita, yung po mga tauhan nila dati na nandito sa Comelec, tinatanong din po natin. Wala naman po sila maibigay sa atin ng mga na information at yung po kasing simula po kasi nung na-file yung kaso ng USDOJ sa Florida court ay nawalan na rin po kami ng communication doon po sa mismong kumukontak sa amin before para sa mga dokumento, para sa mga gustong ma-interview ng mga tauhan namin. So ngayon po completely para may blackout po doon sa bagay na yan.
I do remember, sir. Smartmatic was blacklisted by the Comelec, I think last year, from further operations in the Philippines. Do you feel vindicated about what happened, especially with the surrender of the Smartmatic founder?
Sir Ed, ang exact word po na ginamit namin, disqualified. Wala pong blacklisting na nangyari. Ibig sabihin po, dinisqualify namin sa pag-participate doon po sa ginawa natin procurement para sa software at saka sa hardware, meaning yung machine para sa 2025 national and local elections. Ngayon po, yung pong aming pong naging desisyon ay tinaas sa Korte Suprema at kami po ay na-reverse ng Korte Suprema. Sabi po ng Korte Suprema sa amin, mukhang may grave abuse of discretion kami sapagkat ginawa namin yung disqualification bago pa man ang bidding na nangyari. So dapat daw po pinapasok po na namin sa bidding at kung sakali may nakitang problema, doon po namin dinisqualify. At yung pong naging desisyon ng ating kataas-taasang hukuman, Sir Ed, Ma'am Ami at Sir Ronald, kami po yung nag-file ng motion for reconsideration at kasalukuyan pa po itong pending. And therefore, ito pong bagong development na ito patungkol sa indictment na nangyari sa Florida Court ay sigurado pong aming imamanifest sa ating kataas-taasang hukuman para naman po kahit paano mapatunayan namin na even at that time meron kaming informasyon o kaalaman na sa issue ng integridad.
In other news, Singaporean President Tharman Shanmugaratnam visited Malacanang on Thursday. No less than President Marcos and First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos welcomed Tharman. Their bilateral meetings aim to strengthen the cooperation of the two countries, particularly in energy and health sectors. They signed an agreement on the recruitment of Filipino healthcare workers in Singapore.
Through this MOU, we express our confidence in Singapore's legal and judicial system, which will ensure that the rights, welfare, and well-being of our kababayan OFWs will be protected as they pursue their careers in Singapore.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again later at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Angela Lagunsad Castro. We are One News.